Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, I'm going to do something different. I've done it a couple times in the past, and that is I'm going to show off 3 watches that I love on my website, delraywatch.com. Yes, I promote my business every so often. Well, in every video I give it a shout out, but I don't usually talk about what's in stock necessarily. So you let me know, guys, is this something you want to see, or is it something that should just kind of be ignored? I want to know what you guys would like me to do, because if it's annoying for you, I'm not going to do it. But yeah, 3 watches I love on my website right now. But of course, before we get started, is a watch not on my website, Seiko SKX. Still moving apartments and still moving offices. This is the tool watch I use to bang around in. And of course, new watches at delraywatch.com, link in the description below. These are in no particular order, and I'm going to explain why I like them. These are kind of quirky. The first one is a brand that I've talked about quite a bit in the past, and that is the Alain Silberstein Chrono Bauhaus. Alain Silberstein is not a brand that is made anymore. It's out of business, and the namesake is a famous French designer and interior decorator. And this piece is entirely whimsical. Everything from the crazy shapes and colors, the triangular crown with the lacquer inserts, the double colored strap. But actually what makes this really interesting as well is the movement is laid out like a 7750. But if you look at the back, it's not a 7750. This is the predecessor to the 7750. It is a Lemania chronograph. It's not decorated at all, apart from a custom rotor and a couple of squiggly colored lines made by Alain Silberstein, but his watches are not about the movement. They're about art and whimsy and design, and this is something really different. I don't recommend this as a first watch to anybody, and I'm entirely sure that 90% of you think it's hideous, but for you quirky watch lovers that want to add something unique to the collection, this one is actually pretty cool. And they made less than 500 of these. Alain Silberstein, even if you don't love his watches, it's an interesting bit of 1990s and early 2000s watch history that you guys should look up. Now we have a watch that's a little bit more quote-unquote normal, but still with a twist. And that is a Tudor Tiger chronograph. Of course, the one with the red dial, which is very rare. Now, if you guys love Daytonas, this might be a much less expensive alternative, priced in the mid-3s, I think. Now, this is from the before the era where Tudor relaunched in the US. This is from the old Tudor, when they were using Rolex cases, Rolex bracelets. Literally everything is the same, apart from the movements. So this does not have the Zenith movement or the in-house movement. It has an ETA 7750, a Valjoux 7750. Is it chronometer certified? Not chronometer certified. However, you get the same bracelet and case and pushers. This one has the Tudor crown, though, that you used to get on the old Daytonas. So back then, literally, these were cheaper alternatives to Rolex, quite literally. These have become quite collectible, though, because obviously Daytonas have skyrocketed in price. And the Tudor Tigers association with the Daytona also played into that as well. I believe this is when they were called the Tiger. This was when Tudor had their association with Tiger Woods as well. I don't know, it's just a cool little quirky watch, a vintage Daytona feel, 7750, so highly serviceable, and the red dial, you guys know I'm a sucker for color. It's just different. It's a watch you don't see every day, and definitely one of the watches I love on delraywatch.com. Now the third one, I'm an idiot, because I forgot it in the safety deposit box, but obviously I still have the picture. And this one, full disclosure, is my personal watch, so I still obviously love it. It is the IWC Vintage Collection Engineer. They only made 1,000 of these, and I picked this up when I worked at Vempe. This was IWC's first run of their newer in-house movements, the Caliber 8000, so fully in-house. I love that blue dial with that splash of red on the second hand. And for a bigger guy like me, a 42mm dress watch was perfect. Now you're saying, Fed, if you love it so much, why are you selling it? Well, I bought a Moser and a Pepsi this year, and I'm trying to be financially responsible. Yes, everybody also told me not to sell it because I'm pretty emotionally connected to it, but I want to evolve my collection a little bit. So it is for sale on DelrayWatch.com, but it's got the full box, the full papers, and it's a one-owner watch. The receipt is in my name. But yeah, those are three interesting pieces on my website right now. As I said, if you guys would like me to do this once a month, once every couple weeks, once every 6 months, or never at all, let me know. This is purely an experiment. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.